Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And this week's Tavern Brawl looks like it's going to be pretty severely random. This is ShifterCon. It's going to be a deck full of shifters and spells. Just choose your class. Well, I'm going to choose Mage, because mages are pretty sick. And the minions are going to be whatever. I'm guessing it's all Shifter Xeris. I don't know if you're going to get some, like, other faceless type guys. Like, morphling stuff, whatever, but the deck probably is just half or two-thirds Shifter Xeris. All different minions every turn.
It is on.
Yep. Which will be interesting. See if I can get a spell or two. Yep, that hand is much better than the previous hand. Didn't want to toss all of them because I've tried stuff like that before and gotten completely screwed. Okay, mild annoyance there. Oh, you start with 3 mana. That makes it a lot easier. I just start playing is just going to go out there and get killed, but she is playable now, so we're going to do it. I'm not polymorphing that guy, and I couldn't shoot him, so whatever. Save that Cone of Cold. It'll be valuable later. I assume opponent's just going to trade. Wow, the camel is messed up. Not just going to trade like that. Interesting. They're both mages. So if I cone, then I can finish this, and next turn I could shoot that guy. That's looking pretty good. I could play this guy, who's a piece of crap, but it has spell damage. And then I'd be able to do a cone for 2. I don't think the timing's going to work out. I think I'm better off just coning him now. I think that's fine. I am potentially giving my opponent a chance to heal that guy, but we'll see. Next turn I could polymorph and still shoot him. Ah, damn it. A little lucky morph, you punk. But anyhow. Steward of Darkshire. Don't think that's really a powerhouse right now. Problem is if I shoot that guy, then I can't play the Ogre Ninja. But I just play the Ogre Ninja and take 6? I think I do. I am, again, risking that my opponent could have a chance to heal that guy, which would be a little annoying. But take 6 damage and then see how we can Ogre Ninja it up. Mirror image, really. You're just going for the damage and not playing another shifter this turn. Interesting. If you can cast higher cost things, they are going to be more powerful. Which is why these guys are not a very high priority, that's for sure. Get rid of that, so I gotta take a bunch of damage for no reason, and see what he attacks. He attacked the correct thing, which in this case is the incorrect thing, but okay. I maybe should have played him first. He would have been a 3/3. That would have been pretty good. But no, we're just gonna wait for better shifts. That is a big one. That one's gonna get polymorphed, I think. Frost Nova. The problem is this guy might randomly attack the thing. I mean, I could finish him off. I've got pretty good stuff. Wow. For a random minion for each player. It's pretty rough. I'd like to have him out, but I don't know.
What to do?
What
to do?
Oh, I could shoot that and then attack whatever I want. I could shoot this guy and then, like, I mean, I do this to that and attack whoever I want, but then I have to play my other cards first. Oh yeah, I can polymorph that guy and then shoot him with that. I like that plan.
This guy's toast.
I had a pretty good hand of guys that turn that I'm currently not playing. But I think I'm going to shoot that guy and then have pretty much total board control. I think that's worth the coin. Missed and hit you for 6, that's fine. That was well within the acceptable range of things that could happen when my Ogre Ninja attacked. So what now?
Hostile entity detected.
Okay. Sends him with no abilities. Could be worse. This is not very good. That I kind of wish I had the coin for because he's a powerhouse. This could backfire horrifically.
I
Okay.
wonder.
What we're gonna do?
Hey,
We're gonna kill this.
out.
We're gonna see what this guy attacks. If he attacks that thing, I just shoot it. Actually, let's try and attack. It doesn't matter. It's 50-50. Where was it? Whatever. When I attack her or that, it's the same difference once I kill the other thing. Okay, so we're gonna finish that. And under the circumstances, we're gonna play the ambusher. If it bounces this guy to my hand, that's not the worst. Thermoflug would have been pretty awesome, but eh. That is the nature of Shifter Wars.
You win.
Wow. So I'm gonna hit you for like, worst case, I'm gonna hit you for 8 and play a guy, and you're gonna get a whole new set of minions next turn. Like, was your hand all crap spells? I don't even know how you do that. Okay, whatever. Seemed like a quitter to me, because that game was still ongoing, but whatever. I was doing a pretty good job overall. Yeah. Should I keep maging it up, or should I try a different class? Shamans have pretty good spells, and totems are pretty cool. And there's always Priest. I mean, it's going to be a big minion fight. Priest tends to make that better, but the mage's ability to shoot things and finish them off is still pretty strong. As we demonstrated with Mr. 7-7 over there. Hey, we could find a match anytime now. Like, does matchmaking even matter?
Jaina versus
Okay.
I will
Paladin.
fight with honor.
We're going to have reliable 1-1 crap minions, whereas we're going to have completely random crap minions all the time. We're again going to pitch all but one. I don't want to somehow get screwed and not have one in my hand. Got more shifters, is fine, whatever. But ideally, I would like to have 1, maybe even 2 spells to go with my shifters, so I have that extra that extra option that I can keep in mind for future turns. Where I know, okay, I'm going to have this to try and deal with my opponent's crap. But, yeah. I'll get them when I get them, I guess. Okay, dude, how much thinking do you need to do? Your deck is like 80% shifters. And or 50%. More likely 2/3. Mostly shifters. Is it an AFK? Or a Time Waster Jack-Off, which would be pretty odd in the Tavern Brawl. I am not dumping one of my guys on a possessed villager. That's just so lame. It's interesting he's starting at 3 mana. I wonder if that makes the shamans, like, totems better. It gives you more time to just, like, or it gives you more ability to like play something medium-sized and a totem every turn. I don't know if that logic makes any sense. But like if there's nothing on the board, the totem is one of the best hero powers. Probably the best if there's nothing on the board. Oh god, you never see these normally in practice, but the Magnetor is a death machine for our purposes. Just gonna play Ironfur Grizzly and see if that does it. Costs the same as this guy, but you know, he seems better than Pirate. So it'd be really nice if my opponent does not have a way to just hammer or sword or otherwise blow up my guy. If the Magnetor trades with the bear, huge win. Again, this is a death machine in a limited format, especially when he comes out against a clear board. That is scary as hell. Because he can kill like 3 things pretty easily.
Reporting for duty.
You might as well do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it if you don't have a way to kill my bear. So that's fine. Now, am I going to get anything decent to play? Board control is good. But there is also value to saving these guys until they turn into something truly epic. Can't play anything good this turn. Let's go for the Growing Flesh-Eating Ghoul. That seems reasonable on a clear board, and I'm about to kill a guy, and then, yeah, that seems like a decent play to me. It's 3 mana for a 3/3, probably bad, but there's some potential for him to grow. And I've got an Arcane Missile too, so if he plays multiple small things, which would be weird, but he is likely going to make one of these every turn. Maybe now he's not, because I have a Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Okay, well, I could probably get rid of my Flesh-Eating Ghoul, unless I Arcane Missile it. That is an odd choice. Why would you play one of your... Like, I guess it works out that you can throw more stuff on the board, but why would you play one of your precious guys on that? That could be really strong. Okay, hold on. Fandral would be a 3/5. His ability can't possibly matter. Theoretically, random things could give me a random Druid spell in my hand, but it's not going to happen. If I play her, then I can play this for free and still do this if I don't have to shoot anyone. Ooh, oh, that's hard, because having more guys out would be awesome for this. This is super strong. Just depends if it works out. I'm probably going to get screwed up and have to shoot something, but I'm going to try this anyway. Because I can't play him and that at the same turn in any case, unless it works out. First we're killing that to remove those 3 hit points, and he grows. Then we're going to Arcane Missiles and hope he kills this guy. Nice, nice! Opponent either consecrates or surrenders. That's a little extreme. It's not, his situation is nowhere near that dire. But it's not great, unless he can consecrate, in which case he's fine. But if I get to, like, put a copy of each of those guys in my hand, and potentially something else, it'd be fantastic. Hell, I could play the 1/1 shifter that hasn't shifted yet, just to get an extra shifter in my hand. Like, that's fine. That's worth 1 mana.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Welcome to the exhibit. We've got fun and artifacts, because we're running a museum, and where else would you want to be? Come down to museum. I don't know. So, what kind of crazy death rattle card are you curating yourself? Is that have to be is that giving him a priest one? Or priest or neutral? Or is it giving him paladin or neutral? That is an interesting question. I don't even know. Alright. I'm not playing this. I could draw more guys. Well, it's 6 minutes. Then I can't shoot something. Do I need to shoot something?
What to do? What to do?
That's a tough one. If I don't use this ability, then I can get an extra guy out of this. Like, he'll give me another card. It's worth it eventually. So, why not? Cards. Yeah, you. I probably shouldn't do that. Now a Consecrate would be amazing because it would kill a giant army of Doom. But I didn't want to leave that guy alive because Paladins can buff things. Could have a Blessing of Kings in his hand. Or a Seal of Champions, which is as bad or sometimes worse. Aww. Press reset on my Ghoul. Don't worry, Ghoul. You can come back from this. We'll get you back up to... We're not going to get you back up to 9 mana. We're just not. But we'll get you to something. That is a large Exorcist. That is a lucky-ass friggin' sort of pull, you punk. Oh well, we'll see what we can do. Arcane Intellect. That's not that terribly exciting. We have to use this and this, I guess, to get rid of that. We're going to need 2 mana to shoot him. Yeah, let's see what we get with the Ghoul growing. Hey, That is not completely worth this, but we're still shooting that guy, because screw him. Yeah, I think we do want to prioritize getting her out, because we can do tricks next turn, maybe.
I can taste the mana.
And this guy is pretty awesome. Since I didn't play the ghoul before attacking, might as well just stick in there. I don't know, buddy. You're starting to be in trouble. Probably because I drew 5 cards. There wasn't even drawing. It was like 5 cards that I, to some degree, chose.
Let the dark consume.
Okay, you gotta buff her, I'm assuming. You got a bunch sitting around. Divine Strength. I still think that's a piece of crap. I saw someone who was pretty smart about games saying that it was good for some reason, because it was just so... I can manipulate the outcome and let you win a trade, I guess, but it seems inferior to, say, the 1-mana bubble spell. Alright, you are still trying to halt my progress. I must say, it is starting to be slightly annoying. So, how much we do it? Are we going to try and go for the kill, or are we going to use him to kill that? I don't know. We're going to start out, we're going to shoot off the bubble. Do I just play this and do the Arcane Intellect first? Probably. Let's see what I get. Probably 2 shifters. 1. Effigy. So I could play that for 2 mana and get her up to 5. Now, does that give me lethal if I go bam... Or sorry, bam, bam, then 5, 11, 12, 13... Definitely not lethal. But it's pretty rough. And I'd have an effigy. An extra 1.
I wonder.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way.
Rope it to the face.
I'm gonna suicide her for this. Go for more of the board control. It's safer. My effigy will come up small, but my opponent's gotta do something serious or die, so... Goo, 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 goo. Yep. So, got like a Consecrate, or Captain, reduce everyone's attack to 1?
The victory is yours.
You do not. Another life claimed. Who's gone 1. That was 2. Do we do 1 more? Let's do 1 more. Whatever. It's turning out to be a relatively fun kind of random. We'll go Priest this time, even though I think Mage is probably better. Probably. Healing guys can be pretty good, but I mean, you've got to get in a situation where things are not completely dying. Now, there seems to be a relatively low proportion of spells. Another Paladin. Why are they so excited about Paladin in this format?
The light shall
I'm not
bring
sure.
victory.
My first turn hero ability is not very good. Not even anything in your hand. That is pretty random ass. Let's try and get another spell, because why not? Hey, Shadowward Pain. That could be handy. Get that one for a rainy day. Or a painy day, as the case may be.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
That guy looks like he should be Shadowward Pained. Just in general principles. Although, I could coin out the Twilight Drake, which would be better, so I'll do that instead. You win this round. And by win, I mean don't instantly die for no reason. Seemed pretty good. Alright. But, I mean, it's not that far ahead of curve, really. Oh, that sucks. God damn it, because he gets a replacement card for that. Ooh. I'm sure Oak Souls... I don't think that's going to help that much. Now, do I want a copy of this guy? Because that's a pretty good thing to have in my hand. I'm not going to be doing this now, though, so I guess I'm going to do this and hope my opponent doesn't just have a way to buff him. Well, if he wants to buff him, that's fine, but you know what I mean. That shitty Holy Strength thing would actually do it. anything just about would do it to allow his guy to trade. Although this time I get a free card from my opponent's deck. Not a free paladin card from his deck. So probably another shifter, but whatever. More cards. More shifters, more chances to win. That is a totem. Totem is pretty big. And a secret. Secret is potentially unfortunate.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we have more Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Do I want to convert him? I could play him right away. I don't think it's doing me that much good. This guy is probably pretty solid. Let's play this guy. Although I could kill this and then heal my guy. And then Shadow Word that guy. That works. Although I should kill him first just in case Buddy would come back with if it's an Avenge, this guy would still be killable by this. And if it's a comeback with 1 health, I'd rather it not be the guy who gets a bubble. So let's do that. No secret there, so we're gonna get no, we're not. Okay, is it a crusade? You are so unlucky. You got the competitive spirit wasted one of your precious cards that could have been a consecrate. Although you had the Hammer of Wrath worked out really well for you, but still, like, that's a crap. Like, you have only so many cards, and it gives you that. You're like, aw. Convert could be useful. You never know what's going to come up there. It's a little bit late gamey, despite its 2 mana cost, but very flexible. Ow. That's fairly unpleasant. Humility. I got an actual paladin card. That could potentially be useful. This guy loses to that, which is not a great deal. So let's discover ourselves a beast. Probably Mukla, because he's large. And then... do I want to copy this guy? He's pretty annoying. I think it would be nice to have some kind of, like, board clear-ish. Now, the fact that my opponent knows he's in my hand reduces his effectiveness somewhat, but there's only so much control you have over, like, whether or not your guys are damaged. Because every new guy you put out is generally not going to be damaged. He's going to, like, Xera's out a Wounded Blade Master to hose me.
Reporting for duty.
You would die. You would die. It seems like he may be trying to bait this out. I think it's working, because I'd like to kill all those guys.
The victory is yours.
Did he just play all those guys and then realize, wait a second, he copied my Dark Arm Skulker. These are all going to explode. Yes, they are. Alright, well that was pretty fun. You know, it's very random, but this turned out to be relatively interesting. Given that I won all 3 games, I am biased to think that it is more strategic, probably more strategic than it actually is, but you have a lot of control over when you choose to play things. This is so much less random than when it's all portals. Because the things you play are still going to be based on their casting costs, and you have to make those decisions. Do I play this cheap minion that I can afford to play now, or do I wait for it to turn into something better? So I feel like there's more thinking involved. It's still pretty random, and it's random what other cards you get too. That part's annoying, but yeah, I kind of like this one. So we'll see if they come up with something as fun as this next time. Please click the like button, though there may be a small chance of lycanthropy. Just make sure the only animals around are good ones. You don't want to become like a were-toad or were-gerbil or something. We now stream D&D 5th Edition Sundays from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Details at sundaymorningheroes.com. Come join us live.